probably all have. I've done it. I made all of these mistakes, and it wasn't until I became aware of them that I was able to change them. So, know that when we are texting, and our neck looks like this, that our shoulders automatically roll forward, and we start to put a lot of strain on the cervical spine, which is exactly what we do not want, right? We need to avoid that at all costs. And we do that by predisposing our shoulders and predisposing what the thoracic spine is doing, so the middle part of our spine. Now, when we are walking, two things I like to think about. How my elbows are positioned, and if I can feel my shoulder blades actively engaged, and do I feel like my chest is open. So 3 things. Chest feels open, shoulder blades rolled back and engaged, and elbows radiating towards the ground. So reaching my elbows down and back, like thinking about that, will automatically pull the shoulder blades down, and because your elbows are the one moving, it's easier to think about those. So I like to really just walk and keep tension on the back of my body. And when I keep tension on the back of my body, my shoulders automatically open up and my chest opens up. Now, we can do the same thing with texting. Does the texting need to be this? No, it definitely does not. Use a little bit of effort and just hold your hands out in front of you. And now you're actually using your eyes to get there. You're staying in a much more upright posture, and you're also going to get a little bit of an abdominal workout because you're staying in extension with your arms out in front of you, and your arms are wanting to pull you forward, but you're resisting it with your glutes and your core. So it's a little bang. It's like a little bit of a win-win here. So keeping there, looking at, just raise your hands up. You don't need to do this just because it's easier. Just use a little bit of effort and save your posture for the rest of your life. So when you're walking, we are radiating tension through the elbows, keeping them pulled back, keeping them down, and looking upright, right? So when we walk, we are here, looking forward. And if I need to look at the ground, I can use my eyeballs. I don't need to actually just stare at the ground. And besides, there's nothing more depressing than watching someone walk or stare at the ground while they're walking. You're just missing out on the world around you, right? So upright, look at everything going on, and if you need to text, you're here. 2 things. That's it. Just focus on those. It'll change your life, I promise.